Right. We are the Hebrew Israelites, come out here to prophesy the downfall of America, the return of our Lord and Savior, who y'all ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Before we get started, we'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
The Bible to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to you, brethren, out there doing the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, in true faith and sincerity. You know, hey, man, just to get into some of these current events, man, you know, we have the latest with Donald Trump bombing, you know, dropping Moab, the mother of all bombs, in Pakistan, Salakia, Afghanistan. You know, in the light of the recent 60 bombs being shot into Syria. So it's getting, things are escalating. You understand? Man, we about to get into this third world war.
Right.
You know, we were just talking to this Edomite man standing out here. They really don't think America is going down. They don't believe that America is the culprit of all the wickedness that's going on in the world.
Right.
They think America is the fighter of justice and truth.
Yeah.
When nothing could be farther from the truth. America is behind the culprit of all the wickedness, all the evil, all the murder, the atrocities, the sufferings that's going on worldwide. This is America. So, hey, man, we gonna get into these scriptures, man. Lord willing, break down some of these prophecies for you, Akion, man, that might be watching, man, that's able to catch this show. Just to show and to edify, time is almost up. America's chickens have come home to roost, and we about to go home.
That's right.
We about to go, you know, to our kingdom.
Right.
Which is gonna be ushered in by Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because hey, there's not going to be any democracy in our kingdom. It's going to be a actual kingdom, which means a king's dominion. Okay, underneath Yahweh Shai, underneath King David, underneath the elect men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Okay, it is going to be a rulership. You know. And really, Putin and the communist regime, okay, almost has it correct, because it's supposed to be a dictatorship. You know, we as the men of the Lord through the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we are going to dictate to all the other nations. Okay. Because here in America, they teach democracy, which is really a lie of what they want you to do, but in other words, they're gonna do something else. They say, well, follow these rules, but while you following those rules, they're playing by a totally different agenda, okay?
Right, they're bringing in through the democratic process, again, going back to Revelation, the 13th chapter, you got the Democrats and the Republicans. That's just Esau utilizing the Hegelian dialectic. It's like they give you 4 to 8 years of one thing, and then just like when Trump came in, man, Trump got in by a landslide. Then they like to tell that lie that Hillary won the popular vote. Man, Hillary couldn't fill up a goddamn high school auditorium.
That's
man.
right.
How the fuck could she win a popular vote? You know? So, I mean, that's out there, but I don't believe that, man. But the truth is, Trump won by a landslide because what? Through that Hegelian dialectic, people was tired of Obama's bullshit, which he did what he was put in office to do. So that they could make way for a dictatorship. And a dictator being Trump. Right, they brought in Trump and he's acting as dictator, but the people, they put him in by a landslide. Majority of these gung-ho Edomites, the patriotic Edomites. Because why? They got tired of Obama so-called destroying the Constitution and destroying their rights. You know? But now you look at Trump. Trump, he bombed Afghanistan. He's supposed to have got congressional approval to do that. But did he? No, he did it just off of him dictating some shit. Everything that he been passing has been through executive orders. So you are now in a dictatorship. But you accepted it. Why? Because Esau has mastered the Hegelian dialectic. And he had you begging for this motherfucker Trump. Yeah.
Now, all I was gonna say is there's this quote or cliche or whatever, idiom, whatever it's called, about the Democrats and the Republicans, right? Because people always believe like they're two separate entities, right? When they're really pushing the same agenda, as the brother was talking about. 4 to 8 years, it's gonna be this way, and then they come back in 4 to 8 years of another way. So the idiom goes left wing, right wing, same bird.
Right.
Same bird. You know what I mean?
That's right,
so like regardless of what the philosophy is of the hour, okay, the agenda, that same eagle, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Eagle.
that same eagle. You know what I mean? Going back to the Roman Empire, going back to the Babylonian Empire, right? All of them use the eagle, okay, as their overseeing, okay, type of global dominance, okay, and pushing that agenda on the people. But I want to bring this out real quick. This is Revelation. I'm going to bring out 3 of them to lead into the point. This is Revelation chapter 9, verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter.
So the thing you have to understand, you know, just like the Edomite stood here, told us he done read the Bible from back to forth. I mean, from front to back.
Right.
He couldn't tell us what a woe is.
Right.
What's a woe?
Right.
You know, let's going into these 3 world wars. So it's saying World War I is past. Behold, they're coming 2 woes more. 2 woes after that, and World War II has passed.
Right.
So now it's only but 1 woe left.
Right.
These are going into world wars.
Done.
And it was Dick Gregory brought up a major point, man, that you had major starvation, man, during both, you know, to the lead up of both the lead up and during World War I and World War II. And now look at it now. Man, that's a shortage of food.
Right.
Y'all don't really feel it here in America because we have GMOs. And a lot of this food that's in the grocery store is genetically modified.
Right.
But farmers are not producing the way they should to, you know, feed this, here in America, 30 million, what is it, 30-something million people here in America? Not 30. Something like that. But anyway, I believe it's something like, about 30 million. 300, Salaki. There's 300 million here in America. 300 plus million. The farmers are not producing enough to feed it. Where is this food coming from?
Right.
It's coming from laboratories, you know? But yeah,
All right, this is Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. It says, the second woe is past. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
right, and I believe, the dude, Dick Gregory, he said more people died from starvation during World War I and World War II than, you know, actually got killed in the war.
Wow.
So, hey, that's what you're going to see here.
Right.
But, you know, these ICBMs is going to clean up shop. This was going to kill the people right here in this Third World War. All right? Read that again for me, man.
This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 14.
Hold your peace, but if the Spirit allow, we'll answer your question. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
The second woe is past, man. So that was back in 39, began in 1939, World War II, ended around 1945. You understand? So that has passed.
Right.
That second woe is past. There's only 1 woe left.
Right.
And we are looking at it. We looking at World War III right in the face.
Yep.
What Trump did over there in Syria with them 60 cruise, what was it, Tomahawk?
Tomahawk.
Those 60 Tomahawk missiles, that was the first domino to, you know, kick this thing off. Now you're going to see that domino effect. And
Right.
Afghanistan is another one of those dominoes.
Yeah, yeah. And as the brothers did an algorithm, I'm just gonna touch on it briefly because, hey, y'all brothers gotta go check it out, man. GMS Dallas in class 3 and GMS London did another algorithm talking about how, like, everything that's going on in the Middle East is really the epicenter of the war or this upcoming third woe. Okay, but like what most media outlets are not covering, okay, is how the American ships are moving in on the coast of Korea, South Korea and North Korea, you know, because now they're trying to take foothold of China, and that entry gate towards China is Korea or whatever. So the point being here is there's going to be all of these what does the scripture say, wars and rumors of wars, okay, because we're living in these last days, which is the ultimate judgment of Yahweh Shemel Shai, which is that third woe.
That's right. That's right, brother. The chess pieces are getting, you know, they're getting lined up and in order. So when this war kicks off, because they're not gonna have time, man, you know, so they making these little strategic moves right now. So when shit kick off, they want to be able to respond immediately.
Yeah.
Wherever, you know, shit may go down.
And another thing in which they're doing with the media is like they'll show Kim Jong-un, right, shooting off tested missiles or whatever, right, doing all those things, but he's not doing that just to flex on America. He's doing that because the American troops are right there on his borders, in his waters, testing out their capabilities, running test runs, you know, on their military strength and their strategies. So as the brother was saying, like, hey, all of these chess pieces are moving into strategic position cadence, okay, to where when what is it called? When the command is given, okay, just like it was with those ships that are on the coast of Syria. They were already there. They didn't have to send ships from America all the way over there in Syria. And another thing the brothers that went into, which is deep as well, is how there's so many embassies set up all around the world, okay, to counter, to engulf the Baltic Peninsula, okay, that Middle Eastern section, some down the coast of India and what's the other, Malaysia. So when you see all of these embassies set up, America's preparing for war. They're not just riding around there spinning. I mean, because it was like hundreds of them set up all in these little coastal islands, you know, preparing for what? War.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's right, man. Hey, America has been in a perpetual state of war the whole 1900s, man. Ever since even before World War I, America has been in a perpetual state of war.
Right.
So, and that's why they need these embassies and all these military bases and all this around the world, because hey, this devil blessing is the sword, man.
Right.
He's gonna utilize that to his fullest.
That's what I was thinking of. So like garrisons, because
garrison.
Yeah. Because they're all set up as a touch point, okay, for America. Okay, like they got supplies, they got extra missiles, they got all of that stuff, submarines. And so what China did, China said, well, shit, we're gonna put our submarines too, just in case. It's gonna be a battle on land, and it's gonna be a battle in the water.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
And in the, you know, as the scriptures say, you know, right in the heavens,
in the sky, it's God.
That's right. It's gonna be on all fronts.
Yeah.
And see, right. Russia, they got subs, man. They can come up to any coast in America undetected.
Right.
So yeah, man, this ain't a battle that the U.S. won. And the guy, Steve Pachinik, he went on Alex Jones and he said this on Alex Jones. He said America don't want this battle. But guess what? That's why Trump needs to be put in that strategic place, because Trump is so proud. Of course, he's going to proceed anyway, even though this is an unwinnable war. And that's what Steve Pachinik said on the Alex Jones show. This war can't be won. And he know what time it is. Man, Steve Pachinik is intelligence going back to the goddamn, Tricky Dick administration. What's that motherfucker name? Nixon.
Oh, Tricky. Going
back to the Nixon administration. So he know a little something about what he's talking about. What you got, bro?
I got one more. This is Revelation chapter 8, verse 13. It says, and I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth by reason of their voices of the Salakia, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels which are yet to sound. We're talking about that third woe.
Whoa, 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 man. So what comes along with war, man? You talking about death and destruction.
That's right.
You understand? You talking about, man, that's gonna be great misery upon the earth. Whoa, 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 we in that time, World War III, man. Akim already know. You people here in America, you are clueless. Y'all are clueless to the fact that your dictator-in-chief is about to bring you into Third World War. It's not gonna be like, you know, Iraq or in Afghanistan, Afghanistan. This not gonna stay in the Middle East.
Right.
This war is coming to the shores of America. The virgin here, the virgin daughter of Babylon, is not gonna remain a virgin for much longer. She's about to be touched in a horrible way. So right, hey, and the Trumps, man, hey, them Trumps are blaring. Only the elect can hear the sound of the Trumps. So yeah, what you had, bro?
This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 9. It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
Yeah, hey, yo, man, Con. Yeah, it's talking about America, you know, but it's what I'm talking about. You know, you got women walking hand in hand, not knowing, man, judgment is on this place. The Heavenly Father, he's not pleased with the activities, the conduct that's going on here in America.
That's right.
World War III is at hand.
Yeah.
And you got dykes walking hand in hand, niggas still wanting to be faggots.
Right.
You know, like the brother's been, you know, going off on the polo with Kendrick Lamar. Niggas say, hey, that ain't cutting it just because you know you're a Hebrew Israelite.
Right.
That ain't cutting it.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, if I'm claiming a set, I'm not from that set, man. Them niggas gonna come see me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
What the fuck you talking about?
That's true. That's true.
Niggas, they gonna say, you ain't about this life. We don't know you, nigga. You know, but niggas think it's cool. They can just, you know, shout out, hey, yeah, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. And then, you know, nah, man, it's suffering come with this. Even Yahweh Shai say, oh, well, you go to Acts 14:22. Man, hey, through much tribulation, that's what it takes to get into this kingdom.
Right.
The kingdom that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is setting up. This ain't nothing that you could just do in your free time.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing you could just do, you know, when you feel like it.
Yeah, if I could say this as well, like, it's one thing to claim to be an Israelite, as the brother was talking about, as far as, you know, being in the set or whatever, but it's by your actions and by your deeds that people know that you're an Israelite and you're not a nigga. You know what I mean? You just can't put, okay, well, I said I'm an Israelite and now all of a sudden I changed, don't call me black no more. Like, no, that's not gonna cut it, man. You know, as scripture says, I'll bring this out real quick. You know, like, this is Deuteronomy 4 and 5, because what purifies you are these scriptures, man. Going out here to the highways and byways and swinging this sword, man, exalting the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
That's
okay?
right.
Being brotherly, man. You know what I'm saying? Studying. You know, doing shows, doing videos, man. So all of those things encompass these laws, statutes, and commandments. That is what purifies you, or begins that purification process, man. It's not just you claiming to be an Israelite. That don't do nothing, because you haven't changed, you haven't repented, you haven't turned from the ways of the so-called white man and embraced our true heritage, okay, being men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So I want to bring out this quick script.
Yeah, and I say this, because even dealing with Esau, And his you know, when you get into his secret societies and whatever,
Oh,
they have
right.
these what you call
Rituals.
them? The